Good morning, traders. Hope your week has started well. Hope you're feeling amazing. Hope you're feeling pumped up for this new week. On my side, can't complain. I'm sure some of you were freaked out. I didn't release the weekly analysis video yesterday, like I always do every Sunday. I went to visit the family back home, but I'm back to work. So just looking at the charts, I've just logged into the charts actually like some few minutes ago. It's currently like 4 a.m. in the morning, Monday 30th September. So talk about dedication. Just immediately arrived, decided to record the video. So profits are running well, markets are running well. I've seen some markets make some crazy moves, especially on gold this morning, but that can be explained by the tensions which we had during the weekend in the Middle East. So that huge pump in the morning, and now the retracement to fill maybe the inefficiency, the gaps which were left depending on the broker you use. So let's just have a look at it. So guys, we're entering the fourth quarter of the year. So you know the trading is gonna change. Election is coming back. Elections are soon, US elections, and you know, so we have a lot of things to look up for, but trust me guys, we'll have A+ setups. So these are all the trades I've been holding. We've been holding with you guys from June, July, August, September. Now we're entering October this week, and we'll still be holding the trades, and we'll hold more. So it's a journey, and you've gotten to see how a swing trader handles things through false information, news, and yeah, you see, you have to navigate all that, but so far so good. So I've also been kind of unwell this week, so also for my students, you know, we left off on Tuesday. Tuesday is the last day I even traded your accounts. I can overlay some on the screen here for you guys to see. You get to see Tuesday 24th was the last day, with us getting at around 60 something dollars profit on AUUSD, but the 30 cents loss we made on NSD or something. The trade was right. Actually, I'll overlay it. You'll get to see where I entered was right. I just considered the risk because the risk was too much on my side. So I was like, yeah, there's no need to expose, because for me, I expose you to a lot of risks. I'm like, for me, I don't care about how much profits we'll get. I care about how much risks I'm putting onto a trade, you see. So yeah, so let's start with news. Today's 30th. So this week, last week we saw, I'm a bit tired, you can hear it in my voice, but I'm still dedicated. I have to tell you about this week. So Monday, let's see what we'll have. We'll have the bank holiday for CAD all day, so there, but we'll have the Fed chair speaking, so we'll keep an eye on that. So Monday is good for trading. Tuesday, we'll have the job openings, ISM, PMI. So Tuesday is definitely a good day. Will be October 1st. Then Wednesday we'll have the ADP, non-farm employment change, so that's good. Then on Thursday, though, we'll have a holiday on Euro and unemployment claims. Actually, don't trade on Thursday. One day before NFP is not a good day to trade, so don't trade on Thursday, because you might tend to see some seek and destroy moves maybe, and you'll be manipulated out of your positions so many times. And the fact that we'll be having holiday, German bank holiday, I won't be trading on Thursday, but all the other days I'll be trading. Then on Friday we have the most crucial and most important news actually for people who are watching for recession. I'm sure we'll be looking at the non-farm employment change and the unemployment rate. So for the unemployment rate, we are looking to continue. Our forecast is to have the same flat 4.2%, but for the NFP we're looking for increase from 142,000 to 144,000. So we'll be looking for anything that or more. So let's look. So for people who are watching for recession, that's a very good news to keep your eye on. So let's quickly go to the technicals, we finish with the fundamentals. So DXY. So I don't want to mislead you guys or anything. I'll just come back right now. For me, if we're entering a fourth quarter, I'll tend to wait for news this week to get to have a overall picture of the market and what to expect from then. Because setup wise, based on the last 10 minutes before I started the stream, I didn't see anything really interesting technical wise on so many pairs, but theoretically and based on experience, I can at least share some insights. Okay, I'm not saying it will happen. Remember, this is not financial advice. I'm just sharing my experience, and so far so good. You guys have seen it work out in the long run for you guys, and currently we are on all-time high profits for today. You've gotten to see. If you've not, you can restart the stream. So if I'm looking at DXY, which I always start with, on the daily time frame, I'll look at this candle here. This down close candle from 2023 will be really interesting to me. So 99.947, around that area. I'll be really interested in that area. So let's get to see about this week. What happened? Did my setup play out? So yes, it did. My setup played out just like I told you guys. So both last week and both last 2 weeks. So last other week I told you guys expect prices to bounce off this area, this gap we had left. We were expecting to fill that gap, and we get to see we filled it to this week, and finally came down. So you get to see this week what I told you guys. I am expecting prices to tap into this low and to tap into this low, of which we did. We tapped into the first low on Tuesday, but we didn't tap into this low. What happened is we waited until Friday, and then we finally tapped into that low. So setup played out well. Drawn liquidity was hit, both targets. So I'm sure you enjoyed this week some profits on other pairs, since you entered the markets with a clear view. So for this week, I would love to see this low getting taken out. I would love to see that low getting taken out. If it would, if it will not, I'll explain why. Because if you rush real quick to the USD CHF, if you rush here real quick and move to the daily, you'll get to see we have this low, which was formed back in 2023. So that was my ultimate draw liquidity. For people who don't know, I'm still holding a trade here. You can get to see we also caught the high of the year there with the POI from October. So the people who have been trading since May with me, you get to see. But I am not holding those sales from there. I'm holding some sales from somewhere here. I'll overlay them on the screen for you, actually somewhere here. So what happens is we are getting to see this kind of accumulation type of move happening just above a key level. This, based on experience, to me means this level will be broken out, will be like taken out. Okay, based on experience. And I can use, let me use a good example. Where can I remember? I think Euro get British pound. Somewhere I can remember. Yeah, if I can remember, let's move to the 2-hour time frame. So if you look at this, move to the 4-hour. When you see like a sort of structure forming above a key level, you remember above this low, we got to see prices moving here in some form of pattern. Either it was reaccumulating or something, but you get to see prices were moving there. And what did you see eventually? After prices staying here and accumulating for a long time, what do you get to see? We took out that, exactly, that low. So same setup I'm looking at here. So can this help me with DXY? Definitely, it can help me look at the dollar. So I'll expect maybe, just based on experience, not saying it will happen, but chances are high it will. So maybe this low getting taken out. So from that alone, we can go to, and from all other USD pairs, you can get to see if we can look at that narrative. Then we can see this down close candle here from last year. We can mark it out maybe as our rejection block. So maybe if I move to the 1 hour time frame, let me hide out my analysis. The daily, no, let me go to the weekly. Exactly. So this low, if I mark it out, I would love to see prices come back to that area, because I love some downward momentum on this pair. So USD, I would love to see USD going down. That's why for me it will be much sensible for DXY to at least take out this low before we see a move higher. But why would I want to also see a move higher? So I've been talking about this thing for the last 4 weeks. So let me now explain why. I'll be waiting for a retracement, okay, in the long run until December. Notice this is until December. I've been talking about it every time I analyze DXY for the last 4 weeks or 5 weeks. I've been talking about this. So there's grading and all that stuff. I'll teach it on another segment, but for now we have left a lot of inefficiencies and we haven't rebalanced price. So I'm expecting these highs to be taken out, these relatively equal highs to get taken out, and for these inefficiencies up here and along all this way to be filled so that price can be rebalanced. I've been talking about it and I've graded my swing. And for me, should I consider this to be my original consolidation on DXY? Because I'm expecting a market maker sell model. And if I've been talking about it, so you can check every video, and today let me talk about it more. So I can expect a market maker sell model in the aspect where we have our accumulating here, then we have our manipulation to the downside, we quickly move back into the range, we have our reaccumulation, then our smart money reversal, and then there, and then we get to finally push lower, because the essence of the market maker model is to either push higher or lower. So that's just my thought for now, but I've been talking about it for the last month, every video, but today I've practically shown you. So I'll expect markets to rebalance. So this is long-term view, because we are now entering the 4th quarter. So it makes sense for me, if this week we're entering the 4th quarter, let me at least give it to you guys. So this is my long-term view on DXY. So I'll be really glad if that happened. So it's like a retracement in the form of a market maker model till we feel these inefficiencies, rebalance price, and finally we can get to continue lower, because overall I'm still bearish on DXY. So let's get to see. So this week maybe some move lower will make sense, and we get to take these lows, maybe this low, maybe this we tap into that or weak into that, but then we push higher. So this week, next week, let's get to see. But this week we have a lot of news events, so yeah, we'll be really keen to look at that. On EURUSD, do I have anything? Let me just move to my chart real quick. I want to make the video short as possible, guys, for you guys until next week. I think next week is when we'll have very good setups. As of this week, a bit skeptical. So did our setup play out? Yes, it did. Our third scenario, though, it was our third scenario that we tap into. I talked about it last video, but if you look at it from the daily, you think it will make sense to you. If you look at it from the daily time frame, you'll get to see there was this down close candle which acted as an order block, and you get to see we just wicked below. No candle, actually, I think 5 candles in a row. Just respected it very well, so we had tapped into that area. So I was expecting the tap into this area this week, so we tapped into that area and tapped, finally took the 2 highs. So our drawn liquidity were hit for this week. So very good setup. I'll overlay also swing trades I'm holding on this pair since, I think I've been holding EURUSD since June. So yeah, I've been swing trading this pair, and I still believe it has chances to go higher. So if DXY retraces and that form of a market maker sell model, I'll also expect EURUSD to be doing the opposite, but to the downside just for a bit, maybe until the 20-day low, maybe. If you look on the daily chart, we'll see. We'll talk about it. I'm just waiting for news this week so that I can have a clear picture. But we tapped into this low, this order block here, very well. We tapped into that low very well. This was a trap. Mentioned it last time. It was a trap, so no one was buying above there. So we tapped into that area very well. That was our third scenario. Tapped into the whole range from the candle high to the candle low. So at least we reached 50% of that candle and respected it, and now we had the move to the upside, hitting this high and this high. So for this week, we get to see my points of interest will just be this low and this high, extreme high, and this low down here, but really don't have really any setup. So and it's better I don't put you guys at risk. Okay, patience is key always. We have gotten a lot of profit so far this year with you guys, even last week. Very good setups with you. Let's look at GU, the setup for last week. There's no need to risk, okay? If there's no trade that week, there's no trade, okay? I'm a swing trader, okay? So I hold trades for long. Don't need to force issues. Market will always do its thing, and don't worry, okay? So for this pair, what I advised you last week. So last week I told you there's only pretty much 2 points of interest, which are internal areas where prices have to come to. We ended the week there last week. We get to see Friday 20th. So beginning of the week, straightforward, we tapped into one of the key areas. It was just 2, either this area or this area, but we quickly tapped into this area there with that candle and proceeded higher. So yeah, sluggish moves. The candles are getting smaller, so not really impressed with British Pound USD for now. So I'll keep off it. But what I'll be talking about more, I think, is gold. Bitcoin, I'll also address it next time. Though bullish, closed out my bearish trades. So closed out my sell trades, I mean. So for gold, what did I tell you last time? So people think I'm a prophet, my students, when I mention this stuff, when I point out this stuff sometimes on gold. On gold, last time I told you 2660 area to 2670. You get to see also the candles kind of respected that area I'd marked out. Come to talk about it another day. So far so good, our run on gold. sorry guys, I'm so tired. It's 4 in the morning, or it's going to 5. I'm not asleep yet. So what's happening to gold? So for gold, we get to see last week, if you actually, this is the 2-hour time frame. If you go to the 1-hour time frame, there's a down close candle there. So that down close candle was acting like our order block, and from that order block we get to see we swept below this low very well, and we formed another block here. So what's happening? Let me just go to the 1 hour. It's not like it's a hard thing for me. So my drawn liquidity was this high, this drawn liquidity. So I'm just monitoring, because I'm also holding. I'll overlay the trades there. I'm holding lots of trade on gold. So we had our balanced price range. So I was expecting this sell from here, though I didn't want to take it. I was expecting this sell from here. You get to see we tapped into this sell this morning. So what's happening? We are moving back into this area. So I was hoping prices can move into this discounted area, tap maybe into this down close candle, and finally we can push higher. And that will be great, because it means DXY will finally be also pushing lower. So yeah, that's what I was looking at. So maybe tap into this down close candle, this area, and then from there we can buy to this area, targeting this last week's high. Okay, but yeah. Then one last thing was USD CAD, right? We can talk about it. For Great British Pound, AUD, drawn liquidity is just the lows. Same I think for also USD JPY, but I won't enter into those. I want to make the video short, then I sleep. But any question, you get to email me. But next week we'll be here, we'll be coming strong like always. Okay, so let's go to USD CAD. So as I was saying, for USD CAD, we talked about it last week. We analyzed it, and I told you guys, if I'm looking for shorts on USD CAD, I'll actually wait for prices to break this low, and then from there retracement to the OTE, and then I can look for very good entries and take my trades to the downside. I'll talk about entries next week. I was supposed to talk about it this week on this week's video, but I don't want to make it so long, so I'll talk about it in next video, and how I utilized it on my trades. So keep your eyes posted and ears, and subscribe. Okay, so we wait for next week. So what's happening right now this week? Last week, where were we? We were here. Wow, so such a huge drop. We were here. So Monday, Tuesday's candle finally broke that low, so we're having this like sort of retracement move. So order flow, if you look at order flow, that's the most sensible area to sell from. If you mark out order flow from here to here, here to here, here to here, so we had this huge drop, but now what prices are doing is they're coming back. So if I'm looking for sales, potentially I'll be looking for sales within this area. Okay, look at the price, look at the price down. Okay, so somewhere here, look for order flow switch to change. Okay, I just don't take a trade because prices have reached there. I wait for confirmation for order flow to show me that now prices will start going lower. Okay, so from that I'll take my trades. So on USD CAD, very good, and also on Euro Great British Pound, I'm still holding my trades, so I'm looking for confirmation to continue holding the trades. I'll show the trades on the side of the screen, overlay them there. So this is my point of interest. So I'm not looking to enter any trades, I'm just managing. So anytime I just look, and yeah, hoping to target lower, potentially in the region of 0.82. okay, those areas. But so far so good. We have been holding this trade with you guys for a long time, so I'm glad it's paying us out. Which other pair can I analyze? I don't think there's any other pair. Bitcoin, I'll do that next week. So gold, let me just go back real quick and have a look at it. Let's see what's gold is doing currently. Perfect. We've tapped into that area. We have tapped into that area, guys, and we've had a beautiful reaction from that area. So beautiful reaction. Should I buy? I'll wait. So me, I'm not buying it. Me, I'm just managing risks. So as I was saying earlier, perfect. We tapped into that area and reaction. So yeah, I'll be happy to see prices push to this area, and now DXY, we'll get to see DXY now targeting the low. So yeah, very good. But yeah, it's just a matter of observation. Sometimes markets change, but that we trade what we see. Okay, and currently that's what we see on the charts. Okay, so you guys have an amazing week. If you have any questions, you know, my email is there on the screen. It's also in the descriptions, so just email me. Feel free. I'm feeling better at least. So students, for last week, sorry I couldn't be of much help to anyone last week. I was a bit unwell, and weekend I had to go visit my family. So but now I'm back. So yeah, let me sleep. You guys have an amazing week. As soon as I'm up, I'll answer every question and plan our way forward for the week. So you guys have an amazing week, and God bless.